Welcome back, and we're gonna get revenge on these birds today, because birds, fuck them.
This is quite the birdemic, you could say.
I don't know about your ornithology degree, but I think it just has been rescinded. Also, I'm really low health. These guys hurt like a bitch. Bitch being thrown at you, because...
So, if Fragile Dreams is teaching me, I think it's that apparently, taking random vitamins that you just find in wherever is a very good idea.
So, while almost dying in that fight and breaking my weapon, I continue onward to look at a face at a wall.
Seems legit.
Yeah. And why not go all the way back to the hotel and have a fun time? Pretty sure I cut this part out. Oh shit. Oh well. Oh, I'm going to replace my weapon first. That's a very smart idea, Dith.
It's soothing watching the flames. Hey, could this
So
be...
what Seto was saying is, fire is pretty.
Yes. So I'm using the bow right now, because the bow is pretty sweet. Shame you can't use it against ghost enemies. The ones that are...
So where did Seto learn to use brooms, sticks, and bows? One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't require a lot of competence to learn how to use archery, but...
It certainly does require some skill.
Well, to actually hit anything, yeah. Like I said, you can't actually see ghosts that are invisible without your flashlight.
But you did just pick up a pipe.
Yep. And why don't we try out that pipe on her? Once she becomes corporeal.
Why did that poster make me think of Katawa Shoujo?
I don't know.
So did this person die because of acupuncture that went horribly wrong?
Yeah.
Like how Sai just runs away and hides during combat.
Mm-hmm. Where you going, Graham? Oh, sorry. Wrong person.
Oh, come on. She's better than Cedric.
Oh, way better. No, way better.
No contest.
But she does stop and go like Cedric whenever he, like, I don't know, just kind of stop to look at things.
It's kind of like comparing a mild problem that...
Also, here's something that scared me really bad. I walked through those things.
So you're just kind of like, okay, let's enter this room. Da!
These things are... I just really hate hand enemies because of Zelda. Wall masters are the worst things ever. So, why not try to run into him and do it? Hey, wait, no. Denied. There we go.
Isn't those things almost look like they have skin?
They do. I believe this comes from a Japanese myth of a woman who, like, beckons you towards with her hand. Because they actually do that animation. They try to beckon you towards them.
Come on, we won't hurt you, we're just hands.
Note on the wall.
I don't know, how can it exist? Because that tree is pretty goddamn big. How can it exist?
Did you read ahead in the plot?
I was making a joke!
Okay.
Why am I a wizard?
So, let's try out the bow since these are normal enemies.
Non-ghost enemies?
Yeah.
So far, non-ghost enemies consist of dogs and birds.
Yep.
And
Fucking
crow.
birds.
Not these crows, the character crow.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, that gets confusing.
Well, he's not really an enemy. He's more
just
like
kind of a dick.
He's more like an obstacle. Also, your bow also goes through objects, too, if there's something behind it. I actually did hit that bird multiple times, but... programming.
I don't know why people want to use an analog stick or a mouse. This is clearly the best way of aiming.
It works for consoles. I mean, it works for PCs. Why can't it work for consoles? I don't know. Maybe because the fucking Wii remote isn't very sensitive. Well, compared to a mouse. Plus, you're pointing at a TV screen instead of it automatically going.
And you have to constantly You have to constantly hold your goddamn hand up.
Yeah.
Which gets tiring after a while. Kind of wish I would bitch at you. Like, I told you to put out the bonfire.
I'm tired.
You're always tired.
Nice surprise.
So basically, Seto was cloned, and then in the future he is every guard in spy fiction.
Yes. Actually
More
canon.
jokes nobody but us gets.
Actually
I
canon.
brought you the star. See?
Oh, I'm sure she'll be very grateful towards us.
So anyway, go fetch this other thing.
Here's me not noticing the button prompt.
You couldn't get it. It's too high up to reach. There's no way you could have gotten it.
I'm holding it in
was
my
on
hand right now.
Wrong. I was with him when he got it.
Yeah. It wasn't at the top of the tree.
You stubborn little brat. Believe what people say for once. You're so rude.
What else can I do to win your trust?
The moon. Can you bring me the moon? What? Now you want the moon?
Fine. One moon coming right up.
Good. I've seen it in the park lots of times.
Why is it that every character in this game makes horrendous first impressions? And so Seto brought her the moon, and the Earth was destroyed.
Also, trying to fight ghosts with bows, you can do it. They only appear for a certain amount of time, though, when they do their attack animations.
I like how the ghosts just give up on chasing you. And it's like, she's too far.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say that this animation sped up is the best animation?
It's pretty good.
Seto pulls out his magic map.
I wonder if Seto is ever going to get tired with his arm pulled back on the arrow like that. And it's night once again.
Walk, 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 walk.
That's a lot. That's the game.
I like to imagine that time is just really drunk in this game.
During the day it has a hangover, and night it gets drunk again.
It's just drunk all the time, and that's why it's morning over there and night over here.
Mm-hmm. So, some messages written here.
It all makes sense now. And that's why Crow was such a dick.
These hints aren't helping me at all. Other than apparently Crow wants to soar. There we go. There's the next message. Oh, that's a clue.
That's kind of an oddly translated clue. I enjoy things that gleam. Like the moon that is in the teacups.
It's actually talking about the ride, the teacups that we hid in.
Yeah, I know, I
Okay.
figured that out, but it's just like, that's such an odd translation.
Yeah, a little bit. I want to see the translation work done for this game. It's not bad, but it seems like a few things could be better. And the moon that was here is gone. There are no hints around here that tell you where the moon is. So you just gotta wander around the fun fair until you come to an area that only has upgraded enemies from what was originally here. You might think that's a little bit odd. And, oh. What's that?
I think this is the moon she wanted.
Yeah.
It
but
was
look
too
at it.
high up to
It's
get.
connected to this sign. There's no way we can get it off.
But we finally found it.
There's no point trying to pull it off.
In other words, we couldn't animate this. So we did it off screen.
I did it. It came right off.
And Majora's Mask won.
The sign must have been rotten. Well, good for you.
Good for you. It's not like I like you or anything. Anyway, back at the hotel because backtracking.
Everyone's favorite gameplay mechanic.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
no.
maybe they wanted you to be a high enough level for a boss? It would help, but there's this little girl blocking the way and she wants the moon. It's really weird.
Speaking of bosses, possible there might be one coming up. Just saying.
I like that frame rate drop right there.
Yep. It was not part of the video compression, it happened in game.
So, this is the moon, right?
No.
No,
you're
that
a
is a
liar.
thing that looks like
There's
the
no
moon.
way
I
you
want
could
the
have
literal
gotten it
moon.
off. It was cemented to a wall. Yeah, well, the wall gave away easily. I didn't think it would work at first either.
Are signs
I
walls?
barely had to touch it for it to come right off.
I don't believe you.
Oh, come on. What do I have to do for you to believe me?
I don't know about you, but I would have just hit her with a stick by this point.
She won't believe you no matter what
Iron
you
pipe.
do.
The solution to everything.
Well, my ring. Could you get back the ring I lost? She'll just pull this all over again. Let's forget about it. What?
You want me to find it?
Uh-huh.
What's it look like?
Well, it's silver and heart-shaped.
Do you remember where you last saw it?
I'm not sure. I think it was in the hotel restaurant.
Speed it up, Rise.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh, okay. A silver ring, huh? I've got a feeling this is gonna be the toughest hunt yet.
And you'd be wrong, Sai. We don't have to backtrack.
You get it back. There's no way you could have gotten that ring. I made it up on the spot.
It never existed to begin with. That's some cool shit right there. I love how we talk in references that nobody ever is ever going to get, or... We're like Metal Gear Solid. We don't get, like, Chris
Nobody
references all
gets
over
us,
it.
but
Yeah.
they pretend to like us anyway. Actually, no, nobody pretends to like us. That's the difference.
We don't get comments. Well, I have a premonition that maybe we should, I don't know, sort of inventory a little bit. Maybe prepare for something.
Would you say you have some kind of deadly premonition, perhaps? Ow.
Yes. But maybe we should, nothing going on in here.
Nothing unusual here. Nightshade can't do that.
So dish it.
So, Sai, do you have any clues?
By the way.
Nope.
By the
You don't?
way.
Okay, fine, be that way. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to give up on the ring search.
There's nothing we could do here.
Maybe I'll just equip the bow for some reason.
Now, why would you do that?
I don't know.
That tree is moving. How weird.
What
How
an
nonchalant,
understatement.
Seto.
I wish weird was all it was. That thing's evil to the core.
Evil?
Man, why can't magical trees ever be good guys? That's sort of
Welcome.
like Lord of the Rings, maybe.
Welcome to the third boss of the game. The
And
tree
the first one,
spirit.
there's a health bar bigger than yours.
The tree spirit. So, this boss is pretty hard. If you don't use a bow. Because if you use melee, he will do an attack that will completely fuck you up. My first playthrough, I almost died to this boss. Look at this shit, this is fucking pitiful. I read all the walkthroughs on this game. They all recommend that you use a melee weapon.
Why is everyone dumb? I'm sorry, but
See, here's the melee attack that fucks you up. It can't reach you from back here. The only attack that can hit you is that thing where he extends his arm at you.
maybe people who play this game other than you don't know how to strafe?
I don't blame them, it's kind of hard with the controls. But yeah, Jellyfish was,
Holding left and pointing the Wiimote in one direction is hard.
I guess that took care of it.
I gotta say,
when you
being
look
such a
with the
pretty
controls,
boy,
yeah.
you're kind of tough.
I guess being on my own has made me that way. Hey, what's that?
It's glowing. What is it?
Probably
A ring.
Yeah. Why did
Is
the
it
tree have the
silver
ring?
Let's go back and see what she says. Then again, she'll probably just call you a liar.
There's no way you could have gotten that silver ring. I was the tree all along.
I didn't see you get the tree. I mean, get the ring.
Here, Seto, this will explain everything.
Dude. You are a god of predicting plot. Just saying. No, that actually doesn't happen.
I was like, what?
Here. We found your ring.
Why did you believe what I told you?
Why not? I didn't think you'd lie to me.
I just wanted to make a quick side point here.
I
Why
Zeto's
are
kind
we
of a
doing
moron.
this? Why are we
does that
doing
sound
this?
Because Seto is a moron.
I mean, there's a drawing next to this room, but it's just a hotel room. You don't think there's going to be anything in there, right?
To believe me? That sounds like something he'd say.
So why is she holding other ghost children?
Is Chio. Please. Come in.
They'll have like tentacle hair things. I mean, what is this?
She has like silhouettes. I believe it's supposed to be like the
Some
charms.
mythology we couldn't possibly have ever heard of.
The charms that kind of like if you make a paper airplane of like somebody and it's kind of like a representation of them type of thing.
For me.
I believe that's what it is.
That was so sweet of you.
Who's that?
That there's the girl. Actually, that's not quite right. We're seeing her true physical form.
No, really.
Oh. Thank you so much.
So actually, 3 out of 6.
The day will come when your journey will end as well. Your greatest adventure will be over, and you will make your way home. However, your journey will not be complete. The days will still go on for you. One after another they will pass, until you've had enough of the monotony.
It's pretty
No new
cryptic.
discoveries will await
It
you.
makes sense later.
You'll watch the sun rise and set. That's all your days will have to offer.
So basically, you'll go on an adventure, and then you'll be really
That's the
bored.
moment when you'll realize the truth. The sunbeams, the wind rolling over tall grass, the idle chit-chat with friends. These were the gems of your life.
What friends?
Then your heart will be carried off by the gentle,
Geek,
caressing breeze.
I love you so much, man.
And it will sparkle like a jewel, fade, and grow cold.
You didn't end the Skype call, did you?
Seeing this ring again, it brings back
You
such
probably
a
would have
flood
heard
of
it if I
memories
did.
for me. I see his smiling face that I loved so much.
So,
I see his fingers,
a lot of people
long and rough yet beautiful.
try
at
to
the same
connect
time.
this with a story from the
I missed
memories,
this ring. I missed it so much.
but it doesn't quite. I mean,
And yes, I know.
there's
I
no.
don't have
It's
much
implied,
time
but it's
left.
not canon,
But
really.
for you, I'm sure there are many tomorrows still waiting.
I'm just throwing that out there for later,
So
but
you must go on your way.
Look at this person's face. Please stop zooming in on it.
Live your life.
Your
Until
life
you
of
breathe your
going
last breath.
forward and then
Live
backtracking
life to the fullest.
and hitting ghost jellyfish.
That
boy, that's a great pig doll on Sai's arm.
over there.
What is it? Something on the nightstand? This brooch.
I just
was
noticed, is
fashioned
Sai
after
wearing
my
an eye
hair
patch?
clips.
Yes.
I don't have anything of practical use to give. But I do hope you'll take this along with you.
And then it crumbles in his hands the moment he picks it up.
It's beautiful. Of course I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you so
So-
much, dear.
We did all this
Returning
for
my ring
nothing,
to me.
other than a brooch.
And also thank you for believing what I told you.
We learned no new information about the girl in white hair,
Thank you.
with white hair.
From the bottom of my heart.
And that is 4 out of 6 once again.
Let's go. There's nothing we can do.
We can't leave her like this.
There's no saving her anymore. Besides,
Kind of dead.
you have to go out and meet your own tomorrows. Don't you remember?
She's actually moving there, but, like, she's on her deathbed. She's not going to live much longer, is basically what it's implying. So yes, 4 out of 6 eventually. I know it feels bad to quantify character deaths, but I mean, Seto's kind of the John Mayer of this game. John Mayer being Deep Fear, which nobody has ever played ever. But
In the eyes of an old man.
Oh no, it goes
He's a
jellyfish.
rascal
Air
of a
grenade.
Behind sunken,
To be fair, this
mistrusting
game looks
eyes
about as difficult as Deep Fear.
lies a frightened little girl. During the many years of life, we feel anger, bitterness, and fear.
oh, I broke your pendant, sorry.
And yet, even when betrayed, part of us wants to trust again, just as we believe in ourselves.
Seriously, watch the cut commentary version. It's a lot more
Takes the
enjoyable.
first step. I will believe in them.
Johnny Youngbosch will
And I
believe in the them
They
that
will
believes
have
in
a
him,
choice
and that
to
I got
believe in
nothing.
Me too.
Oh, that was a hell of a lot of cutscene. Well, back to gameplay. Nope, more cutscene.
Hey, I've been meaning to
Oh,
ask
well, it
you
has Sai.
something.
Huh? What is it?
After you find that girl you're looking for, what's your plan?
Seto doesn't need no plans.
I haven't decided.
Why not solve why this happened? Or
I mean-
what happened?
I guess it's like this. See how big and white the moon is? It's so beautiful. But no matter how beautiful I might think it is, if there's nobody I can tell that to, that feeling will end up vanishing inside me, like a bubble bursting. And I won't even know
what?
for certain if I actually thought it in the first place.
What?
Basically,
That's the reason
he's saying that if
why I need someone
he
to talk
doesn't
to.
have somebody to talk
Someone
to,
who'll
he's
be there
going
to
to go
listen.
mad.
To hear what I have to say.
That makes slightly more sense.
They don't even have to respond, really. Just a simple, yeah, no,
I mean, it
no
makes sense
would be
because,
fine by me.
you know,
I just want someone.
everybody's
with.
pretty much dead. I mean, our only friend is a dead
interesting.
person right now.
You really can say the most ridiculous things.
Well, and Crow, but
But that's part of what makes you so
we haven't seen
cute.
him in a while.
So basically, is it just me or is it that everybody Seto hangs out with really wants to bone him?
Huh. It's unusual to see a cat here.
Kind of. Well,
I wonder where he's headed.
Follow that cat to the next level.
and that's the end of the game. They followed their cat, and, well, the cat just went and licked its balls, and that's how things were. Seto then went on to romance the corpse of Sai. Why did I put that? I'm editing that out. That's terrible. Seto is not that type of character. I don't want to portray him as that.
There's no Shinji Ikari.
To be fair,
here.
she'd probably like it, but I don't care. But yes, the next episode will be a great episode where we walk forward for a very long time. I hope you all enjoy it.
This is gonna be the best episode.